Welcome to Just Your Average Cult Culture. I'm Chad. That's Chris. Give you a second to introduce yourself there.
No.
How you doing?
Burned.
You're burned?
I got sunburned.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad. We got some cool news for you. What do you think of Michael Keaton going back into the Batman?
I think it's a good idea.
Think it's a good idea?
Why not? Multiverse, man. Who gives a fuck?
Think he's gonna have a big role in the Flash movie?
No.
It's gonna be like oh hey Batman.
How do you move your neck?
I hope they... You think they're gonna...
He's gonna zoom in, and he's gonna be like Bruce, and then Batman's gonna be like... Instead of like turning his head, he's gonna like turn his whole body. How'd you know my name? Or no, because he doesn't do the growly voice. He'll just go, how'd you know my name?
What would you do if he was wearing the Batman Beyond costume?
That wouldn't make sense, because it's the Burtonverse.
So...
Burtonverse is...
Batman Beyond universe looks a lot like the Burtonverse in the show.
The Burtonverse looks a lot like the Bruce Timm-verse. Alright? Which looks like the comic books.
Batman Beyond is supposed to be in the Bruce Timm-verse.
Yeah. Not the Burtonverse.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it totally does. It's different universes.
Anyway.
Again, talking to a guy who doesn't understand DC multiverse continuity.
I hate you. No, supposedly he's supposed to have a mentor relationship with Barry in this movie.
Yeah. He'll probably show up. Barry will be like, make fun of his costume. He'll probably get stuck in his universe, right?
Yeah.
For a little bit. And the mentor thing is, hey Barry, you ever tried just running faster? And he's like, oh yeah.
No, I forget. Did Penguin die in Batman Returns?
Yeah, I believe he blew up.
Oh, imagine if they brought Danny DeVito back.
No, Danny's too old. He's way too old,
He
man.
gets his umbrella. We gotta blast him.
Nice. He bites that guy's nose off. I have that poster. I fucking love that poster.
You think they're actually gonna make a fight or anything? Or you think he's just
No.
gonna be standing there?
I think Michael Keaton, they approached him and they went, will you put on the Batman costume? And he went,
How much?
$50 million, please. And they were like, okay, we're DC and we throw our money at stupid things.
Well, supposedly he's gonna be in more than one movie though.
Yeah, because it's The Flash, so multiverse. We're also supposed to get Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We're also supposed to get the chick who played Maggie to be Femme Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Because we have to, if we're gonna have Bat Dad, we have to have Joker Mom.
Yeah.
You know?
God, that's gonna be so cool if they just play that storyline in the Flash movie.
Yeah. Batman dressed in red and black with guns who just runs a casino and doesn't give a fuck.
And the yellow in the middle. I love that costume.
That costume's so great. Who do they have slated to play Reverse?
I don't know yet. I don't think they announced it.
And they have to have the scene where he goes through all of the tragedies in Barry's life from childhood up until now, and then he goes, it was all me, Barry. They have to have that scene.
You know what I hope they don't do? Rush
What?
it like the fucking TV show.
The movie?
Yeah. Rush the Flashpoint.
Yeah, alright, Flashpoint was a stupid event, but unfortunately it's super important to DC continuity.
Yeah.
Kind of like how fucking Civil War was retarded, but it's super important to Marvel continuity.
Oh, I like Flashpoint. That was cool.
I thought it was a cool idea, but it was dumb as shit if you think
hope it's
about
good
it.
in the movie.
Like Aquaman is mean and Wonder Woman is mean for some reason, even though that would never happen.
Well, Aquaman was always kind of a dick.
No, he's not Namor, that's the point.
Well, he was always the kind of guy that's like, my territory. Blah, blah, blah.
No, that's Namor.
Yeah.
Aquaman came to the surface and was like, what's up? Yo, Atlantis is cool. We're going to help everyone out. We love you guys.
I guess I'm thinking of
Namor's
Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
New 52.
Yeah. Namor, because they tried to make him more like Namor. And Namor's like a prick who's like, meh, 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 meh.
I can't wait to bring him in.
Ugh.
You like Namor?
I get it.
They're bringing in the Illuminati, so...
Ugh. I get that Namor came before Aquaman, therefore me going like, well, I think Aquaman's cooler is like derivative or whatever, but Aquaman's cooler than Namor.
Well, Namor's cooler than Jason Momoa Aquaman.
Yeah, they should have Chris Evans Aquaman.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fucking perfect.
Or Bradley Cooper.
Nah, Bradley Cooper could play
Who
Adam.
should play Booster Gold? That'd be
Or
cool.
Chris Pine. Chris Pine would be a great Booster
Yeah, but he's
Gold.
already...
Yeah, I know.
You hear that, Hollywood? Get Bradley Cooper for Booster Gold.
Dye his hair blonde, make him snarky and dickish.
Do you think they're gonna have Michael...
Channing Tatum should be Booster Gold. Who am I fucking kidding?
He'd be cool. I'd rather have the Coops, though.
Right, Coops has got more charisma, but Booster Gold is more like Channing Tatum.
Yeah. Now, do you think they're gonna have Michael Keaton's Batman go up against Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
No.
Do you think they're gonna do the scene with the letter?
Michael Keaton's old as shit, dude.
So is Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Right, and you think they're gonna actually do any action scenes?
That's what stunt doubles are for, bro.
No.
That's what they should do it for.
No. They're gonna pay him. Do you know how much money it's probably gonna cost to get Michael Keaton to stand up during a scene? Imagine you're Michael Keaton, one of Hollywood elites, and they're like, "We want you to be in our movie," and you go, "I want to sit down in every scene," and then the writers are gonna go, "Fucking okay, God damn
If
it."
they make him in a wheelchair with the cane and everything.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
But I think because like you look at Cameron Mitchell. By the end of Cameron Mitchell's career, every scene he was in a chair drunk, because he had the clout and he was allowed to do it.
You know what I want to happen? I want kind of like in Batman Beyond where old Batman's going up against the guys and his like heart starts hurting and everything.
So he points a gun at the kids in the warehouse or
and then
whatever.
the Flash comes.
Yeah.
And saves them.
No, if anything, it'll be like Flashpoint, where he just appears in the Batcave, and Batman's like, "What the fuck are you?" You know.
Do you think you're gonna put Ben Affleck in this?
Batfleck, I don't know. Aren't they?
He's
still...
coming back to the reshoots.
I know, but aren't they still negotiating his contract for further movies?
I think so.
Yeah.
Supposedly it was done, but I think this whole Snyder Cut thing kind of reinvigorated it.
And his new old relationship.
What's that with Jennifer Garner?
Yeah, he's dating her again.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, alcoholism, man. Drives the women's away.
Right.
Suppose we don't like it when you're an alcoholic.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So what do you think the worst case scenario is going to happen with this movie?
It's gonna suck. Typical DC fashion.
I just really don't like Ezra Miller's Flash.
He plays it more like Wally than Barry.
Yeah, I don't like the shy, dorky Barry. I want like kind of more of the confident.
That's Barry. No, Barry is very basic. He doesn't have a personality per se.
Basic bitch.
Yeah, he's a basic bitch. His whole thing is, come on guys, we can do this. You gotta have hope. You gotta believe. That's why he gets the Blue Lantern ring and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wally's like the jokester, fun prankster kid, and then what was the other kid's name? Kid Flat. No, Inertia? No, Inertia was the evil one.
Speedy.
Speedy's Red Arrow.
Yeah.
Green Arrow, and then he becomes Red Arrow. What's the kid's name? Bart Allen.
Yeah.
He's the fucking like well, pizza pranksters, the Dante of the group.
I don't know if Ezra Miller can play it straight though.
The problem is they're rewriting Barry to be more like Wally.
Yeah.
Because Barry has the name, but Wally had the stories, so they're combining the two.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like him in Justice League. Maybe they'll make him better with the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
I do like the scene with Batman being like, just save one person. So then he's like,
that's a Barry scene. Where the scene where he's like, I don't have friends. That's a Wally scene. You see what I'm saying? Like.
I don't know.
And that being said, I prefer Wally to Barry.
Really?
I like the Wally comics way more. I grew up reading Wally. Barry was already dead. Barry died in Final Crisis. He was gone.
Did you read what's it called? The new one, Rebirth?
Yeah.
That first issue? Dude, that got me teary-eyed.
Where I remember
like, oh,
you.
the hell I could forget you.
I remember you. And then
I guess giving me kind of goosebumps.
And then Black Wally's in the background like, ooh. Okay. I'll just disappear from continuity.
I don't know. I really hope this movie is good though.
It won't.
This is gonna be the thing that DC's like, we need to reboot this shit.
Well, since Wonder Woman 89 is just gone forever.
84.
84, 89, whatever.
That's when I was born.
1984. Do you think it's gonna be like Orwellian? And they're gonna have like vid screens in every room and drink victory gin and then like, war is peace and
I don't know. I liked 3/4 of the Wonder Woman movie, so I'm not super excited for it.
I liked the scenes where Chris Pine was in the movie, and I didn't like the scenes where it was just Gal Gadot punching guys with bad CGI.
I don't know, that scene when she was in the war fields.
I guess. Although, I was like, sick, World War One. We're gonna see some cool World War One footage. And instead it's got guys with machine guns and her like running around and shit. And I was like, that ain't World War One. It should be very fucking slow and methodical. It should be Wonder Woman leading guys through the trenches and shit like that.
That kind of did that.
But they didn't do it the way I wanted it to, and I know that's not the way you're supposed to look at movies.
No, what is 84 supposed to be the Cold War?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe she goes and beats up like fucking
Stalin.
No, Stalin's long gone. Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Maybe when Reagan's like, tear down that wall, Wonder Woman's punching through it.
I wonder if how much they're gonna reboot DC. Because Shazam was awesome, but where's Shazam now?
Shazam's in his own continuity with Joker.
No, because
They're not in the same continuity, but they're in their own continuity kind of thing.
No,
and I know Superman shows up at the end of the movie.
no, but they have images of like Batman stuff and everything, newspaper articles, and the Batarang.
And the kid does have the Batarang.
Yeah.
I would much prefer if Shazam was in its own universe and you just did the Charleston Comics universe.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Shazam's probably my favorite DC.
Because if you did the Charleston Comics universe, you could get...
That's super campy, though.
You could get the original version of the Watchmen. The one before they lost the rights to use the Charleston Comics characters, so Alan Moore had to create all his own.
I did not know anything about that.
Yeah, see, you know what? DC's way more interesting than Marvel. Just throwing that out there.
The X-Men are great.
And no one's going to argue that. However, in terms of story writing and cool shit, DC's way better. Marvel can suck.
See, my problem was I was a big Marvel kid from...
Yeah, because you grew up with Marvel.
Yeah.
Problem is, everyone slept on DC because everyone's like, Superman's boring.
I love Superman, dude.
He can just punch the guy and win. And it's like, yeah, until he meets someone who can punch him, you know? It's like...
How sick do you Henry Cavill's back?
I
loved Henry Cavill. Especially, like, they seem to give him a kind of brighter suit and let his charm go.
Yeah.
Because the way Zack Snyder wrote him in Man of Steel, he didn't have that charm. But you watch Henry Cavill and other things, and...
He's a pretty charming fellow.
Yeah.
I love that Henry Cavill's like, quarantine doesn't bother me, and he posts a picture of him painting Warhammer models, and yet he plays Dark Elves. What are you gonna do? You can't hold that against him. They just got a new book. They're super good. Whatever. I get it.
I have no idea what any of that is.
I know. But he was painting Corsairs, and I was like...
Ugh.
Dark Elves was the first army I tried to
It's not
get
his
into.
fault the Witcher series sucked. Everything he was in was great.
The problem with the Witcher series is they're like, hey, you know that character Geralt that everyone likes? Let's not make it about him.
Well, sadly the books go in that terms.
I understand. But
Yeah.
they tried to do the Game of Thrones thing where Game of Thrones is told through the third person character, like through the eyes of an observer,
Yeah.
and it just didn't fucking work. Because you gotta, when you hire for diversity as opposed to skill, it winds up turning into shit.
Yeah.
See, art should be a meritocracy, not diversity, I guess. You know, you shouldn't hire someone because, like, we need a woman in the writer's room.
Meritocracy.
It should be whoever's the best writer should be in the writer's room.
Yeah. That's not how the world
I mean,
works.
look at Rick and Morty. They split the writing room 50-50. Like, first season, it was just whoever was funny gets to be in the writer's room. Second season, they split it down the middle, men, women. Second season, noticeable. And I'm not saying that it's because women can't write. I'm saying it's because they fucking... They
Didn't put them together,
yeah,
so it couldn't mesh.
They didn't do... They hired because of your gender, not because of your skill, and that hurt the show. That's a whole other episode I can get into.
Speaking of that, I love how Jon Favreau is just trying to shut down the whole...
I'm glad he's fucking... There should just be a video where Jon Favreau beats the shit out of Ryan Johnson for an hour. That should be the extra 2 hours of footage that he releases. It's like Ryan Johnson walks into a dark room, and the light comes on, and the door shuts behind him, and just Favreau's beating the
It's
shit
not
out
even
of
that.
him.
Like, what's that woman's name who's doing...
Kennedy?
It's her and...
Dude, did you know Kathleen Kennedy produced a fuck ton of good movies?
Yeah.
And then what the fuck happened with Star Wars?
She got her head up her ass.
Or maybe she was always terrible and the other producers were the ones that were great.
I don't know. Hold on, what's... Leslie Headland.
What has she done?
She was a Weinstein person. She worked with Harvey Weinstein, so you know she has dirt and everything, so that's how she's getting the role. She made that, God, fuck you.
You gotta get ad block, my dude. Let's go. Yeah.
She made that show on Netflix that was like about a woman Russian spy thing. And it was super political, super go women.
I don't know, I haven't watched Netflix in years, man.
Kathleen Kennedy made great movies.
Produced great movies. You don't say made. She threw money at great movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, E.T., Jurassic Park, War Horse,
Sixth Sense.
Indiana Jones 6, amazing.
5.
The Color Purple.
Twister.
Fucking Hook.
Lincoln. Hook. War of the
Gremlins, dude!
Worlds.
Are there 3 Gremlin movies? No, there's only the 2.
10-10.
Pine
Indian in
Cone.
the cupboard.
I actually like that
I used to have the VHS that came with the little figurine.
Remember that scene where he opens up the cupboard and Darth Vader's fighting a raptor? That was a childhood defining moment because I was like, please God, make that happen because I have G.I. Joes and stuff and it would be
Schindler's
so
List.
Cool. Nah, dude, that's such a funny
The
movie.
Goonies.
Admit it, you laughed at Schindler's List, right?
No.
Okay.
Roger Rabbit. You're a piece of shit.
Because it's so like, come on, you know, after a while.
But then she had to go make Star Wars.
No, then she got full control. Then she showed her true talent when she got full control over the Star Wars series and said, well, maybe if we had like comic books and books to work off of, we could have done something. Remember that quote?
That was pathetic.
Yeah.
That was probably the most pathetic thing.
That's how you can. That's how you can tell that she actually doesn't know fucking shit.
But anyway, Jon Favreau is taking The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker and making super edited, super. I wonder if they're gonna do reshoots or anything. Think they will?
I don't care. All 3 of those movies suck, and I don't want to see new ones.
Force Awakens was good.
Force Awakens? No. You mean A New Hope is good? It's the truth.
But The Last Jedi is gonna be a 4-hour cut, which is I don't know.
4 hours too fucking
I don't
long.
know if we need a 4-hour cut.
It's salt.
But then Rise of Skywalker is gonna have a 3-hour cut.
I still haven't seen it. I will never see that movie.
Wait till the 3-hour cut. I'll make you watch it. It'll be a force watch.
It's gonna be like 20 minutes of me going, I hate this, and then an hour and 40 minutes of me punching you in the face.
But the bad news is, we might not even have a channel by then, because it's in 2023.
Man, what do you mean? You could all be dead by then?
Maybe. You could all just leave me. I'll be here by myself.
I don't have friends or family. This show's all I have.
So not excited for reboots. No, the real thing I want to talk about this. Are we getting in a problem where they're just taking movies and literally rebooting them?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, alright, remember when Hollywood ran out of ideas, so they remade everything? Now they've run out of remakes,
remaking.
so they're just going to reshoot remakes.
Which
is disgusting.
The Snyder Cut I'm not mad about.
Snyder Cut I'm kind of mad about because it's setting
No,
up.
because this is
If
that's a
the
totally...
Snyder Cut didn't exist, every director wouldn't be trying to get their movies remade right now.
Yeah, but this is totally different. This is the point of a director who didn't get to finish his movie, and now he gets to finish
Sucks to be you, bro.
His daughter killed herself.
Oh man, is he the only one that's ever happened to?
You're awful.
No, but seriously, was his daughter the first one to commit suicide?
No, but imagine trying to just make a movie and get in the mindset of the movie.
Yeah. And then your daughter kills herself? Sucks, man. You could have done better, but oh well.
You're such a douche.
It's the truth. Because you know who's going to come out of the woodwork and remake a movie? Fucking Tommy Wiseau.
Oh my god. Dude, I've never seen The Room and I won't see The Room.
No, you should see it at least once.
But if he gets to remake his movie and people give him money...
Why not, man? We're in that time period. Hey, dude, let's remake Schindler's List, but for the modern audience.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
What movie would you want them to remake?
For the modern audience? Paths of Glory would be cool with a good budget. Primer? No, part of Primer's charm is that it only costs $7,000 to make. Have you ever seen Primer?
No.
Fucking like confusing as fuck time travel movie. But then once you actually figured it out, you're like, that's exactly how time travel works. It was just a bunch of nerds who sat down and figured out how time travel worked, like on paper, and then made a movie based off their laws of time travel.
Yeah.
For $7K, and it's actually really fucking good.
I just think it's hilarious that they're trying to get Suicide Squad to be remade.
Oh, this is the problem, man. Now any movie that's considered a flop, the director can come out and go, well, it's because I didn't get it to make it the way I wanted to. We need a reshoot.
I would want...
Fucking what's his head? Feig or whatever. Ghostbusters, man.
No, it's not Kevin Feige. Why do you always think it's Kevin Feige?
Because their names are very similar. Feige.
Yeah, he wants...
He wants to do a 4-hour Ghostbusters cut. Thanks, fucking Snyder, for that. God damn it. No, you have to do 2016. It's Ghostbusters 20... No, wow. Ghostbusters Women instead of Ghostbusters 2016. Fucking
Paul Feig.
Yeah, Feige. You see how I get it mixed up?
Yeah. That movie was so bad.
I didn't see it.
Why would you want 3 hours of that?
Because someone will start a GoFundMe and they will have it. Thanks, Zack Snyder, for setting the precedent.
I'll take the sacrifice for the
Straight up, Snyder Cut is monkey's paw. You get your wish, and now here's all the terribleness that comes with it.
I don't know. I feel like the big thing of this is HBO Max is like, we need something big. And Zack Snyder's like, well...
The Watchmen failed miserably. Let's try another superhero.
It didn't fail. People liked it. You got good ratings.
Why the fuck did Dr. Manhattan come back? I'm tired of you little people with your problems. And he fucks off to outer space.
Yeah. I didn't even bother watching it though, so I don't know the context of it.
I was online, and there was a thread on the new Watchmen, and I typed the question, why the fuck did Dr. Manhattan come back? And then someone went, name recognition. And I went, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, they never explain it. He just came back because everyone knows who Dr. Manhattan is.
But do you think a lot of streaming services are going to try to do this?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 100%. No reason Disney won't go, shit, that fucking Aladdin...
Well, they're already doing it with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Those are going to go on Disney+. Plus.
Dude, this is the beginning of the end of creativity in film.
I'm all for it.
We're going to be left with fucking...
You know what they're going to make? Dragon Ball Evolution reshot. What would you do?
Michael Bay to direct, starring...
I actually wouldn't mind a Zack Snyder Dragon Ball movie.
Michael Bay would make more sense. Dragon Ball's all about muscular men beating the shit out of each other in explosions.
That's Zack Snyder. He gets all his actors super jacked, and then they have cool fight scenes.
All
When
right.
you saw Man of Steel, the fight scenes that looked like Dragon Ball.
Think about Michael Bay, the way he shoots an explosion. Now think about a Kamehameha blowing up
He
a
can't
mountain.
do action scenes that well. His action scenes
The only problem with the Transformers action scenes is they're giant robots that all look the same. Other than that, it's pretty fucking well animated.
He's not the animator, though.
I know, but he's the guy who tells the animator how to animate.
Fuck you.
No, you know I'm right. That's the
No.
best part. You're just angry because you want to suck Zack Snyder up. Dude, what if they reshoot Jurassic World? Those movies, man.
That was just...
Those fucking movies. I have never laughed harder in a movie theater. I've never laughed harder.
Double team.
Even in comedies, I have never been like, she's using a striker, dude.
See, I saw that in a drive-in, and I'm watching it with Patty and her nephew, and I'm just like, sitting there like, is this real? Like, and I just remember the scene where like the lady gets thrown up in the air, and like, this is way more brutal.
This
than
is
it needs to
way
be.
over the top for no fucking reason. All she was trying to do was her job. And then the scene where I was working at the zoo at this point. So you know how they have like the dino rides and the pterodons are like trying to pick up the little dinosaurs? I was like, I do that for a living. You know, it's just like you see the guys and they're like making the kids ride it. And I was like, I fucking do that.
Do you think Disney will ever try to make a live-action Dragon Ball movie?
No, because Toriyama will never sell out to Disney. That's the one cool thing about Japanese.
Well, Fox owned the rights to live-action.
Yeah.
Not Disney has it. Because they own the distribution rights.
I bet there's a clause in the contract that Toriyama...
You think too many years went by?
I think too many years went by, and I think Toriyama has final say. And I think he went, yeah, whatever, Americans, make your movie. And then he saw it and went, never touch my shit again. Because why didn't we get any sequels or anything like that? Plenty of bad movies get sequels, so don't even try and say that.
If they do make a real Dragon Ball movie, I want Dragon Ball. I want Goku growing up.
I want Goku fighting Demon King Piccolo.
I just want,
I want
the first movie with him fighting the Red Ribbon.
And Android 12, the Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That guy was cool.
Just put him in fighters.
Yeah. No, too many men, man. We need some female characters. Oh, the little ninja girl. From Red Ribbon Army.
Oh, yeah.
She winds up banging Trunks or whatever. Because she gets the...
Oh, Mai.
Yeah, Mai, yeah.
Why isn't Mai in there?
And then her moves can be like the dog samurai ninja guy comes out and stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Never peel off's like just going in the corner going, go, go, go.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but are you guys excited for the Snyder Cut? Are you excited for more Star Wars action in like 3 years? Are you excited for Michael Keaton? Let us know in the comments.
Avatar.
Fuck Avatar, dude.
Comes out next year. You know they have 12 sequels lined up?
Disney's like, big one.
We're going to be seeing Avatars until 2040 something.
Ugh. So bad. They don't even need actors anymore.
No. We'll never get an Alita Battle Angel sequel, but we'll get 20 avatars.
That movie was so good.
It was better than it should have been. I went into expecting absolute garbage, and I walked out being like, fuck, that was good.
If you like Alita Battle Angel, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, if you love Alita Battle Angel.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
I hate you. Links in the description.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say from now on. Link in the description.
Mad links to all our streaming things.